Welcome to Beyond Just Money. My name is Samta, and today we have the Director of Research of 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐞 Pty Limited, Ms. 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐺 Chaudhary, as a guest speaker. Today we are going to discuss about the top 3 ASX listed consumer stocks to watch amid ongoing earnings season. Now, given the uncertain economic and market scenario amidst the pandemic, consumer businesses appear to be an ideal investment theme. The ASX has an ocean of consumer stocks, and investors have always found them to be a reliable part of the investment portfolios. So, Hina, do you think that it is the perfect time for investors to consider consumer stocks as Australia's stout economic recovery kills off fears of a nasty debt avalanche?
Thanks, Samta. So it definitely seems to be the perfect time for investors to consider consumer stocks. They need to evaluate and do some bit of due diligence to identify which stocks might be working for them. I will walk our listeners through 3 ASX listed consumer stocks that deserve closer market attention amid the upcoming earnings season reporting. So the first stock or the pick we have to discuss today is Australia's largest home entertainment retailer, which is HiFi Limited. The stock has been listed on ASX with the ticker 𝐺BH, and if you look at the company's performance, they have witnessed strong sales momentum throughout HY21. There was high customer demand for home appliance products and consumer electronics, and this trend, along with a remarkable growth in online sales, notable Black Friday promotional period offsetting the impact of the government mandated temporary store closures during HY21, all these factors have really helped the company, and so much so that the online sales zoomed up by 161.7% to around $678.8 million. Now this represents 13.7% of total sales, and if you look at the gross margins, they were also managed well with strong improvements in key categories. Besides disciplined cost control combined with strong sales growth drove significant operating leverage for the company. And if you look at the stock, we have seen it trading around $51.17 midday on 12th of February 2021, and the company is expected to release half-year audited statutory results on 15th of Feb.
Right, Hina, and that's a lot of action that is expected on 𝐺BH HiFi. Now, which are your other stock picks?
So, Samta, the second one to talk about is Australia's largest omni-channel specialty retailer of home decoration products and home furnishings, which is 𝐴𝐷𝑒𝑠 Limited. If you look at this company, the team's strong execution against, its articulated business strategies and then vertical business models, fundamental strength, they seem to be faring well. And the company's sales, they have remained elevated across all channels in the first half of FY21. Interestingly, this elevation has been witnessed despite 43 stores in the Melbourne metropolitan area being closed amid COVID-19 restrictions. So that's that speaks for itself. And then you have the stock trading around $4 midday on 12th of February. The company is now expected to release its half-year audited statutory results on 16th of Feb. So I think there's going to be a huge momentum in here in terms of the company's expectations and the kind of performance it has delivered over the past. How that relays into the future, we all need to sit and see that.
Right, Hina, and as you have rightly mentioned, these consumer stock, they actually appear to be pandemic proof, and I'm sure that our listeners are excited to know that what is your last pick for the day?
So, something, the last one is basically, one of the largest bottlers and distributors of ready-to-drink non-alcohol and alcohol beverages and coffee in APAC zone, which is, Coca-Cola Limited. Now, Coca-Cola delivered a strong trading performance in the all-important, fourth quarter 2020 Christmas period, and the company experienced strong demand in Australia and New Zealand, predominantly in the Australian grocery channel and more broadly across New Zealand channels. Now, if you look at the stock, which traded at around $13 midday on 12th of February 2021. The company expects that there would be momentum going in forward, but then again, the expectation is all set around the results, because we have seen how 2020 has played a havoc on many companies, and CCL has not been, this company has not been an exception. But we have to watch out for the results, which are due on 18th of February. Coca-Cola Limited expects group FY20 EBIT to be around $550.7 million, and the capex is expected to be in line with management's previously announced target of $210 million. So all in all, the company is expected to do well and is worth eyeing. The only thing I would like to say is that these are certain stocks which we need to watch in the coming weeks because of the due result, and of course the way they have behaved during the pandemic scenario. So these are not recommendations which investors should be looking at. They have to do some bit of due diligence if they are interested in watching all these stocks and eyeing for some benefits out of them. Thanks, Samta.
Right, and I hope that our listeners really enjoyed this series, and thank you, Hina, for sharing your views with our listeners. And if you want to listen to this podcast again, please log on to our website, which is 𝐊𝐴LKINDmedia.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos over there, and we have all the past series of podcasts there as well. And we will see you soon with yet another insightful episode of Beyond Just Money with me, Samta, next week. And till then, as we say, stay apprised and invest wise with 𝐊𝐴LKIND, your best guide.